This episode of 5 in 5 comes with Sipa Mandla from Eswatini, formerly known as Swaziland. Interesting country, and I'm absolutely delighted to have managed to secure Sipa Mandla for this interview. Eswatini is landlocked. It's a true kingdom. It's a population of about 1.1 million people. Important to its economy is agriculture, but it's growing. Its proximity to places like Mozambique and South Africa, being right in the middle of the two, is going to benefit the country. We are expecting to see quite a lot of growth over the coming years, and as things settle down here, certainly in its neighbouring South Africa, we're expecting big things for Eswatini.
Okay, so currently in Eswatini, formerly known as Swaziland, we can see there's a growth in businesses coming from outside Eswatini coming directly to open their branches. So I think the market is quite fertile. It's good. There's a lot of production companies or manufacturers coming into Eswatini to set up business. So I think the economy is on a steady growth, if I'd say. So specifically speaking about practice, I think practice is on a rise because we're seeing a lot of this mushrooming of small law firms where individuals just open their law firms. And talking about in-house, there's also now a wide demand for in-house counsels because, most businesses are now big on regulatory and compliance issues. So there's a lot of legal counsel that is being hired for compliance issues in most of the private sector firms. I think our country is on a steady rise in terms of opportunities in the legal and business sphere, mostly because we have just recently discovered that Swaziland is capable of producing or sort of engaging in mining. We've recently found that we have a lot of minerals in our soil, so we're tapping into the mining space, which presents a good opportunity for most legal practitioners in terms of regulation and compliance issues. So in the business space also, there's a lot of business for mining and energy. I would think yes, because there's now a lot of law firms. So previously there was just a few big firms in Eswatini, but what we've seen now is that there are a lot of small coming and quite competitive firms. So we've moved away from a period where there's a big three law firms. So we now have major competitive smaller firms. So I think the legal market is on a steady rise, and there's so many opportunities. Eswatini is now in a process where it is trying to generate its own electricity or energy. So we're moving into a space where there's a lot of opportunities in the energy sector. One would previously know that we had a contract with the our South African counterparts being Eskom, but our country is now moving into an era where we will be producing our own electricity. So there'll be a lot of opportunities for businesses to sort of come with ideas for the production of energy and electricity.